Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy.
Time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. You don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
So off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with West, and it's Lowry in at the point.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Scott with the ball. From about 16, Lopez with the bucket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Lowry against Scott. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Scott. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Bogdanovich dishes to Scott. Sinks the triple. Scott's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Picked by West and stolen by Scott. All alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Here's Cassell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Ross. Outside, DeRozan. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Nets have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Lowry has the open look.
Open look.
Shoots from the corner. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Lowry. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
But there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Screen by Valanciunas. Off the pick. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Scott can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Outside DeRozan. The rebound by Young. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Lopez. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's DeRozan. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Scott against Lowry. Scott, good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run. Now we get a chance to check out Thaddeus Young. How last month turned out. Averaging 5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Bogdanovich. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cassell. And stolen by Scott. It's stolen. DeRozan with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. Lopez with the steal. Here's Young. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now, here's Joseph. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. DeRozan in the corner. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. It's the Nets now. They have a 9-point lead. First. Lopez passes. Rondo kicks to Young. Back to Rondo. Stolen by Joseph. Outside DeRozan. And again, it's Toronto converting. Seven seconds left to play here in the first. From deep. Just in time. What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked. And we got a bunch of...
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Or do they just give it more time?
You know, you can...
Checked in for Young. Bogdanovich comes in for Kent Bazemore. Cassell is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Scott in for Jarrett Jack. So for Toronto right now, Ryan Roberts out there with DeRozan. Then there's Pachulia. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Powell in at the small forward. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, Brook Lopez is second, Freak third.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He had 49 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Powell. He's covered by Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. Really left alone that time. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And stolen by Scott. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Spates. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Roberts, defended by Scott. Offensive rebound. Doubled by Scott. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
The Nets making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Drive by Scott. Here's Spates. Right through the knee for the layup.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Excellent use of the screen that time. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That's good.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
Right side, DeRozan. Shot from 12. Shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Nets. They finish.
And I'm alongside Coach Casey. And, Coach, you guys are getting torched out there tonight. What's going on?
I don't know what has happened, but our defensive concentration, rotation has gone the way of the Buffalo. And I don't know what it is. I could care less about offense. You know, we're going to score. That's not the problem. It's making up our mind and having a commitment to the defensive end.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Scott is in at the point. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Cassell, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Scott against Lowry. Knocked loose and stolen by Scott.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Raptors trail by 20. Outside DeRozan. Lowry against Scott. Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Scott, good.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. For Toronto, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he makes the first.
Look out the game for David West. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the
So we're making some changes. Scott comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And the Raptors making a change here. There's the pick. Joseph dishes to Pachulia. Here's Roberts. He's covered by Rondo. Pachulia. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now Rondo. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. He feeds it to Lopez. And he drops it in from the low post. Lopez has got 8. 1:20 left in the third quarter of the game. And Joseph kicks to Pachulia. And there's the feed to Roberts. He kicks it to Joseph. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Joseph's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Here's Rondo. Outside, Scott. Inside, here's Young. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 9 points.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
And Valanciunas kicks to Powell. Off target with his 3. Nets leading by 15. Launches the 3, and that one's good. And that's now 29 points for Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Roberts, defended by Scott. And Roberts kicks to Valanciunas.
That's a walk.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Scott, good.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Brooklyn's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. West out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Picked by West. DeRozan passes to West. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Charity stripe shot. Cannot hit. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Jack, here we go. Second chance shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Lowry against Scott. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Bulls. Lopez, a screen on DeRozan. And Jack, here we go. Again, the miss by Jack.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Things in the air.
Gasol is checked in for Jarrett Jack. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Get the ball inside.
Scott with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And it's Lopez. On time on the assist by Scott. That's 12 points for Brook Lopez.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Screened by Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Scott. Pushing it up. The finish. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And he banks in the layup. Scott's got 17 points here in the second half.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Cassell against DeRozan. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Jumper off the screen. Up again. And the dunk by West.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Here's Scott. And Jim Randall two-hand jam.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
To the inside. Here's West. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Back to Scott. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Lowry against Scott. Dick doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And is not really able to score the basketball.
Scott with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Scott the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. For Toronto, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gallery win for the Nets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Scott. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn. And so Young nails them both. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Scott. The dish to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to space. And it's blocked. Here's Roberts, defended by Scott. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Young from the arc, and he gets it to go.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And here is Scott. Bass with the screen. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. Tell us what this means to the team. You got
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the seat vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. We up in this thing. something you ain't, simple and plain.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey, thug girl who
towards the darkness. Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo, it's.
I leap over lies in a single pound. The Black Prophet, one day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day would come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me, but I use my super science and I twist all three. I see sparks over that building at me. I dip, do a backflip, then I'm in the heart with bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the prophet.
Yo, Prophet, come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on. Word, he down there bugging. He got them ill and out.
Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th senses danger. I turn around, it's anger. And he brought a marvel along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the prophet.
Yo, prophet! Is tired of you following them around. We about to put an in and out right now. Animosity, fear, what's up? Get him!
A few minutes pass by, I hear